can see I have a live page over here. As I scroll it, this is MLB data. This is the rest of the game data or existing upcoming games for the Major League Baseball. I'm not going to get into how that got on here. Essentially, I generated a page. That page was really easy to generate, and if I do it all over again, you'll see that all I'm going to do is click one button after decorating what I wanted to see on this page. With some clicks, I can change colors, and then I basically just say I want the page generated, and then I get a unique URL I can share with somebody to actually market the event. Here I'm going to put in a live email address, zach@techvader.com. This is Zach over here on a Chrome browser. This is Safari over here. He's going to click one button and get the calendar invite, and it's going to show up over here. The importance of this is that we send calendar invitations on the fly, then we track that data. So from a data tracking perspective, Zach is going to say maybe, and that data will show up here in this panel. If I go to view events, I go ahead and pull the accordion over a little bit. We're here on the 25th. That was for the Tigers. And I'm just going to type in Tigers since I got a lot of data and I look at a lot of game data. Sometimes it can be somewhat confusing with all the data. And you'll see that I have two tentative. So let's go look at this. Zach said tentative. Zach is going to say yes right now. And you'll see this data over here change. And the importance of changing the data around is the fact that we are now, you'll see it here, Zach has accepted. So we're tracking data from the clients, and we do that in a very detailed manner using the AWS Calendar Invite Server, which I won't get into here. What I wanted to show you, though, is if I put this window away for now, and I go to this game here, which is Detroit Tigers, let's see, versus the Blue Jays. It's right here. And I pull out the original ingested calendar invitation that we use in the AWS Calendar Invite Server to actually get this data in. And I copy some change data here. And I paste it in saying, hey, why don't you stop by booth 998 for some merch specials. What's going to happen is I'm going to send that data to the calendar invite server, and you're going to see it show up here in the window. So let's just go ahead to the window itself. You'll see it there. And Detroit Tigers. Well, let me refresh, and what's going to happen here is you'll see that this data got on the AWS Calendar Invite server because we ingested that data. Now what happens downstream here with Zach is Zach's going to get an updated calendar invitation because we updated the original calendar invitation over here on the organizer's calendar client. It flowed to the AWS Calendar Invite server, and then anybody downstream that has received a calendar invite from the service. So you're going to see that we changed it, so it's going to request another calendar receipt. I'm going to say maybe this time, and you'll see that this accepted turned to maybe. And you can see the power of how this thing works in change data capture. And there's the change. Thanks for stopping by.